Art is too important not to share. Welcome to the Allie and Callie Artcast.
Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Callie. Welcome to the Artcast.
Yes, welcome. And how are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
There's been a lot going on in the world and in my family life and things, but you know what? We are healthy. We are here, and I've got a good smile on my face. Glad you are here.
Yay.
Glad my friend is here, and yeah, I know. See, all is well. Yeah. So I can't complain. I mean, I can, but I won't. How about that?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
How about you?
Yeah, we'll save our whining for a wine with Allie and Callie.
That's right. Oh, I do know. Tonight, I'm going to Moulin Rouge. I have tickets. Our friend Janie and Steve couldn't go, and they said, "Will you take our tickets?" I go, "Will I?" Yes, I will.
Moulin Rouge, how fun.
I know. And that's like one of those movies that we've seen so many times, you know, and I'm like, a friend of ours that we worked with many years ago with Summer Theater was on Broadway, played Satine, and so it's just kind of...
And you've been to Moulin Rouge.
I have been with my
which
dad.
Is so
which
fun.
is one of my favorite stories with my father. I went to Paris with my dad when I was 50 and he was 80. And that was the only thing we bought in advance was our tickets to Moulin Rouge. He wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. I'm like, okay. We were the first in line. We're literally the corner of the very front table, right next to the stage, where all the ladies with the boas and the boobs...
Your dad was in heaven.
He loved it. I mean, the boas were literally flying over his face, and I was just like, I think I was just beat red the whole show, just going, oh my God, I'm sitting here with my dad. This is so... And he kept saying, the music's so good. And I'm like,
That's like reading a Playboy and saying, I only do it for the articles.
I just loved it. I wish there was a camera watching us watch the show.
Yeah.
And it was quite the show. I mean, the stage right next to my dad moved up and down. And one time it had a pool of women swimming with a giant boa constrictor or some snake in the water. I was like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
It's quite a show. So
wow.
I don't think that's in this musical.
No. We love the musical. It's a love story.
It's a tragic
love story.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see that. But there's a lot going on this Christmas season. We'll talk more about that.
Yeah.
But what are you up to?
Well, I'm headed to Virginia to see my mom. She's 92, as I've mentioned before.
Like my dad, 92. Mm-hmm.
And she was playing pickleball and tore her hamstring. Mm-hmm. So my 92-year-old mother plays pickleball and has a sports injury, which probably makes the doctors really happy. Yeah. And because she's so old, it's really taking a toll on her. And
I've had a hamstring injury. I don't know if she tore it.
She tore it bad.
Yeah, and I think I was doing splits over several times in a show called 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because I said, I can do the splits.
I can do it.
So I did it in the floor, slippery floor at NIC. And I went 1, 2, whack. And you literally heard whack.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, I know her pain. It hurt, and it took a long time, and I didn't do the splits for quite some time.
Wow.
But anyway, I wish her well, and you're such a good daughter to go take care of her.
Yep, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll be there for 2 weeks. I might be calling you a lot saying help. My sister and I have a code word.
Oh, yeah. What is it again?
Shark. So anytime she drives us crazy, we will either text each other or if we're together, shark.
Yeah.
Yes, we came up with that when we were in Italy.
We want Mary to get well quickly. And,
we do.
And we'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but in the meantime,
we have another cool show coming up.
I know. It's called Little Women, and it's at Lake City Playhouse, opening tonight. And we have the lovely director, Jessica Peterson. Welcome to our show.
Yes,
thank you. I always love being with you guys.
Yay.
Well, we're so excited for you and the show. Tell us a little bit about Little Women.
Oh, gosh. I mean, what do you tell about an iconic story
I
like
know.
Little Women?
Yes.
So we are doing the play, not the musical, and it is all the pieces of the Little Women story that you love. It's such a great script because we have two Joes. We have Joe March, and then we have Josephine, who is about 20 years in the future Joe, who is narrating this entire story.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a really interesting concept that's not done very frequently. I don't know if it's ever been done outside of like a college.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a super cool concept. So it starts with her presenting to a women's literary society. And then so the audience is part of the literary society audience. And so she really breaks that fourth wall.
Love that.
And I love it too. And she walks the audience through the iconic Christmas of, 1863, I think, all the way up until after she meets Professor Bear. And then wraps it up there.
Wow.
So it's such a nicely written show.
It is.
Oh, cool.
And perfect for this time of year.
Yeah.
I think Little Women is a Christmas show.
I do too.
Absolutely.
I love that. I love that movie, the story, the book. I've read it, seen it a million times, but never seen this version.
Yeah.
No, so this is a version that I don't think anybody has ever seen before, which I'm really excited about.
That is really exciting.
So who do you have in your cast?
Oh my gosh, who do I not have in my cast? I have 23 people in my cast.
Wow.
I know, which is like musical numbers, which is kind of crazy. But there's all of these little snippets of scenes with like these small characters and stuff, but they really just add so much to the story. So I have Jerry Buchan, I think that's how you say her last name, as Josephine March, the older Joe. And then I have Amanda Gwynn as Joe March, Lorelai Prevost as Meg. I have two Amy's and two Beths. So younger Amy, younger Beth, older Amy, older Beth. And Beth is played by Mairead Kaler and Evelyn Long. And then Amy is played by Lydia Kirkbride and Stella Jones. And then I have, Marmee, of course, who is Monica Thomas, who is just lovely to watch on stage. She's such a Marmee.
Yeah.
She really is. And then Damon Wood as Mr. March.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I know.
Damon.
I was so thrilled that he had his monologue and everything ready for auditions.
Oh, I love
His
that.
wife didn't even have to push him into it. He really wanted it.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. And then I have Chance Turnbull as John Brooke.
Oh, I love Chance.
Love Chance. He's just so great to work with. And then Luke Odenthal as Laurie. And he is just so refreshing as Laurie. He is just so boyish and fun and such a pleasure. And then I have a whole bunch of other people.
Well, that's a lot. I mean,
That is a lot.
There's a lot of names I've never heard of. So it's wonderful. Like you've got all this new talent.
We had about 60 people show up for auditions.
Wow.
Great.
Which for a play is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made my job very hard.
Yeah.
Because there was so much talent. It was so hard to cast the sisters, but the sisters specifically that I did cast, it was like it could not have worked out any better.
Yeah.
This first rehearsal, they had incredible chemistry.
That's great.
Kissing on each other, hugging each other, sitting on each other,
Yeah.
like just being sisters, which is exactly what I wanted.
That's
that's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Is
great.
this your first time directing?
This is my second time directing. I directed I Never Saw Another Butterfly last year at Lake City. Well, I think earlier this year at Lake City Playhouse. And that was a totally different story about the Holocaust.
Yes.
Right.
And that one was great. It was a one-act show, so it was a little bit of a less of an undertaking for a new director, but very emotionally charged. So that was a really great experience with the cast. And so I was really excited to sink my teeth into something a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, and something iconic like Little Women.
Yeah. Do you feel any pressure because it's so iconic to do you?
Yep, absolutely. Oh my
I
gosh.
love that face.
Yes, there is a lot of terror in people seeing this show, just because it is Little Women. I think people come in with such high expectations because they know the story. They love the characters. Every woman relates to one of the sisters, if not all of them in some way, right?
Right.
And then I think as you get older, you transition into a Marmee, and it's such a beautifully classic, timeless tale that it's so scary for me to, as a new director especially, to be able to put this show on and do it justice.
Right.
So you open tonight, and who's your costumer?
Oh, the wonderful Natalie Mangus.
Nice.
She is just such a gem to work with. I want her to costume my whole life. She's so good at it. She's the costumer. And then for lighting, I have Sam Bajorek, Destiny Dunbar as my stage manager, and Maddie Mashani as my assistant stage manager. Yeah.
So if somebody wants to get tickets,
the easiest way is to go to our website, lakecityplayhouse.org, and it'll be right there on the front page. Pretty reasonably priced tickets for what you get. It's a cute little theater if nobody's ever been there, and it's going to be really cozy.
Yeah.
Really, in our tiny little theater, such a cozy set and set pieces, quilts everywhere. It's just, I want the whole thing to feel like a hug.
Right. And for those who haven't been there, what's the address?
The address is 1320 East Garden Avenue. We're right across from Peterson Fields, right off of 15th Street. Smack dab in the middle of a neighborhood.
And if you've never been to this theater, it really is a cute theater.
it's been around for, 60 years?
So the building itself has been there since 1949.
Okay, longer than I thought.
Yep, and then it became a theater in the 1960.
Okay. So
Right,
I knew it
okay.
was something with 60s.
Yep, you got it.
I was like, something in the 60s happened. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a...
That's the building where I met your husband.
I know. You should tell that story.
I should. I auditioned for summer theater way back in 1985 and got in, worked with Ralph McCoy, who was
the artistic director.
Yeah, and let me tell you, working with Ralph McCoy was a real treat. He was a character for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And my ex-husband was the set designer. Anyway, so the second year, it was the year that I married Michael, who I met during summer theater.
Yeah, yeah.
So it goes.
The same year that Angela and Terrence met. And Stu came that year. And the funniest story we did, because Bob Moe was our main guy, and Bob was like everybody's dad, and he would do Christmas in July. And so we'd be on stage with Bob dressed up in a skimpy Santa outfit, and he'd have everybody sit on his lap. And we did Secret Santa. Well, Stu drew my name and he gave me handcuffs. And he said, I'm giving you these because it's got to be great sex with Michael because we don't know why else you would be married to him.
Yeah. See, this would not be appropriate nowadays. But back in the day,
it was
things were different.
They were different.
It was the 80s.
It was the 80s. Yeah, you could do things differently.
I know, right? Anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the funny story that I have. That's when I met Stu, and then I met Callie years later.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yep. Add a little flair to your special events with Scraps Barbecue, a great catering choice for your next gathering. Specializing in golf tournaments, sporting events, weddings, and other family friend gatherings, their commercial kitchen can be on site, or you can choose to have a fully catered meal delivered right to you. Known for their authentic Santa Maria style tri-tip and tequila lime fish tacos, they can customize the menu to meet your needs for groups of 20 to 2,500. Contact Kevin at kevin@scrapsbarbecue.com or check them out on Facebook. So this is your second time directing.
Yes.
And why?
They've heard me complain about directing for years. First, let's go back. You started as an actress.
I did start as an actress.
Yes.
Yes, I didn't get into theater until I was about 17 years old. It was a weird kismet kind of timing. My dad had passed. I got invited to a CYT show about 4 months after, and I was like, I could do that. I think I can do that. And so I auditioned for CYT's Willy Wonka. Got cast as Mrs. Gloop by Trigger Weddle.
Oh.
Yes, which is
Mrs.
just,
Gloop.
I know, what a fun role, right?
fun,
I
yeah.
had so much fun with that. And then I was just obsessed ever since then. And then aged out of CYT because you only go up until you're 19, and kind of took a break until after grad school, or during my last year of grad school, I should say. Trigger started Aspire. And so that was kind of my comeback, doing Tom Sawyer. And then I think I did shows straight until the pandemic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was from 2018 to 2020, I did every single show I possibly could. And that includes shows at City Playhouse. And I just love it. I love being on stage. I love being able to tell stories. What I love most is just the community. Community theater truly is a community. You know, you're stuck with the same people over and over and over again, because even though we have quite a large talent pool here, it's not that many people in the grand scheme of things. And so we do still get to meet new people and stuff. But I've loved acting. It doesn't matter if I'm great at it or if I'm terrible at it. I just love being able to do it. And so Brooke Wood has always kind of been in my ear about directing a show, because she's always told me that I'd be really great at it. I was like, I don't know. I don't think I have the view or like the vision that you do or that Trigger does. And so I was actually slated to direct Little Women in 2020, 2021. And unfortunately, that did not happen because pandemic, and then the Great Flood of 2021. And
the Great Flood.
The Great Flood, that's what
City
we call
Playhouse,
it. Yes. That shuttered our doors for another 3 years. And so then coming back, Brooke had decided that we were going to do I Never Saw Another Butterfly. And World War II, the Holocaust, is just something that I've always been super interested in, that I've done a lot of research about. I've read a lot of books regarding it from people who have survived. So when she presented me the opportunity, I was like, okay, I think I can do this. I think I could do that show justice. And working on that show, I think, opened a whole new creative part of my brain that I didn't even know existed. It's been so crazy to see theater from a completely different perspective, being on the outside of the stage versus the inside of the stage. And I've really enjoyed it. I don't think I'm the best director by any means, but I think that I have such a passion for it now, and it reads on stage and like in my casting, and I've gotten so lucky with such incredible casts that it's made my job really easy. And so I'm very lucky in that, and I just love bringing people together and creating like this beautiful product, because I Never Saw Another Butterfly was stunning. It really was. Little Scarlet Hunt as our Raya was just hands down one of the best performances I think I've ever seen.
Wow.
She's incredibly talented, just got cast as Alice in Alice by Heart, and so you'll have to see that. And then you know, having the opportunity to finally get to do Little Women was something I had to jump on, because I feel like I know the story inside and out. I watched the 1949 version with Elizabeth Taylor every year with my mom. That's our Christmas tradition.
Oh, nice.
And so I've made it a point to only want to direct shows that mean something to me, because I think that if it means something to you, then you put as much effort as you possibly can. So I think I like directing. I like being on stage still. I think I can find a good balance between being able to do all of the things.
Yeah. I don't know how many I've directed. The ones that I found the most rewarding was the show I cared the most about. It's a show that's close to my heart, and I can't even explain it. I think all the different dynamics of the different people and the characters, and just kind of pulling it all together, and that particular cast, and yet full of frustration too.
Yep.
There was all kinds of stuff where I was like, oh my gosh, why do I do this? It's so much easier being just an actor.
Yes, it really is.
That's where I'm like, I don't have it in me, you know.
Yeah.
I love that you say that you've got the passion, and it sparked something in you, and I think that's what you need to be to be a good director. You have to have the passion. You have to want to do it, because it does show if you're not 100% in. So
yeah, absolutely.
Good for you, Jessica.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Yeah, I think the Playhouse's stage is probably one of the hardest stages to direct on, because of how small it is.
It's awkward.
You would think, small stage would be absolutely not.
No.
The bane of my existence has been
3 entrances.
Three entrances.
Yeah.
Having a stationary set on such a small stage while trying to be, I mean, you're in the Lawrence Mansion, you're in the March House, you're in Mrs. Kirk's boarding house, you're in Europe, you know, and how do you do that on a stage that's, 20 feet wide?
Yeah.
And like 40 feet deep? And
you should have had Stu build it.
I know. Oh,
the revolving.
If I had an unlimited budget, we would have a revolve, and it would be like a dollhouse.
Yeah.
And it would be so great.
Oh, and that would have been cool.
Right.
I got goosebumps.
Thank you. But, also the problem is that our ceiling on our stage isn't very high.
Right.
And so the attic can't be built up too high, or you can't light it.
Right.
And so then
There's
it creates
challenges.
sightline issues, and it's a whole thing. I think we've got it figured out. I think that everybody will be able to see everything going on stage.
good.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Right.
Yeah.
But even those, those little things don't take it away from you. It's a longer play. With intermission, it clocks probably about 2.5 hours. So, come ready to sit. But I think that it's so exciting to them that you feel it. And you don't get bored at all.
Well, and if you know the story, you know what's coming.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You see how they do it.
Yes.
That's exciting.
I think so.
That's fun.
All the girls are just themselves, which is so great. Amanda walked into audition. She's our Joe. And as soon as I had Brooke with me in auditions. And as soon as she left, Brooke and I literally just looked at each other and were like, oh my God, there's Joe.
Yeah.
Like, she's Joe. And she came into her first rehearsal wearing a backwards ball cap and a sports jersey. Like, how Joe is that?
Yeah.
Right? And they all they embody themselves. And it makes it so easy.
Yeah.
When you have such an incredible cast.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's exciting.
Wow. So the show runs from tonight through December 7th.
Yes.
Is it just the weekends?
So we're Thursday through Sunday. We do evening shows Thursday, Friday, 7:30. And then this season we've started doing just Saturday matinees. So Saturday and Sunday are both at 2 p.m.
Oh,
We find
that's
that
so good for
Yeah.
You know
older
what?
people like us. That
I was just going to say, it's so hard to stay up.
I know. I go to sleep during shows.
I've seen
I don't
Allie
blame it.
open mouth watching.
We kind of took a poll, and the feedback is that especially when it's dark outside, people don't want to be driving home Saturday night at
I wear
10 p.m.
bifocals. It's hard. The lights are in my eyes. I'm like, ooh, and I'm not that far from Lake City Playhouse.
Right?
I could walk there. I mean, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, see, I love evening shows. Those are my thing, but it's not everybody's. So everybody gets to win, right? Thursday, Friday are night shows.
Perfect.
Saturday, Sunday are matinees.
Yeah.
Very family
I
friendly.
think that's brilliant.
Yes.
And you guys now have, do you still have the concession,
Yes.
is it wine? Do they have wine?
So we are now serving beer and wine, thanks
love
to
that.
Crown and Thistle.
I was going to say,
Crown
let's
and Thistle.
shout out to those
Shout
sponsors.
out to those sponsors.
I love that.
Yes, they can sponsor you with their beer and wine permit.
yeah.
And so they are gracious enough to do that. And so we'll have beer and wine every weekend at Lake City Playhouse now.
That's so nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
You guys have done a lot of remodeling and fixing after the Great Flood of 21.
The Great Flood of 2021, yes. yes.
But it
There are
looks
some new
good.
things and some old things.
Yeah.
And we're continuing to just bit by bit chip away at the old stuff that needs to be repaired while still keeping the integrity of the
and
old
the charm.
theater feel. Yes.
The charm of that theater.
It really is so
Yeah.
charming. It's my favorite little space ever.
It is. It's a great place. I mean, I've done, I don't know how many shows there. It's a good feeling. I like being that close to the audience. I like
too.
feeling them. You can feel them and hear them.
Yes.
And I love that, as opposed to being in the big barns, the big barn theaters. So,
Right.
yes, it's a pretty special place. And it
It
does
is.
have that community feel. And it's just, I don't know. You got to go. Go to
Yes.
Lake City Playhouse.
That's right.
Or
Yes, absolutely.
get your tickets to
Get
Little
your
Women to
tickets.
play.
How much are the tickets?
Tickets are $25 for senior military student and $30 for general admission.
Okay.
So very reasonably priced.
Very reasonable.
There are theaters that are cheaper, which is so great that they're able to provide that. We unfortunately have a mortgage to pay and
Right.
utilities.
That's what happens. Yeah.
We're lucky enough to have our own space. And so,
Right.
Yes.
there's some give and take that we have to do. But our first Thursday show is always a pay what you will. And so that allows huge families, people who are maybe like a little harder times, to be able to come see theater for $1 if that's what they can give.
Yes,
And then
I love
also,
that.
can't you usher?
You can volunteer. That's also on our website. You can always usher, do concessions.
Right.
And
So
that's
there's
a
ways.
free way
Right.
to see a show.
Yeah. Which
Oh,
Absolutely.
that's really good to know.
For all your screen printing needs, trust the local you can count on. Pyramid Printing has been a Coeur d'Alene favorite for over 2 decades.
Specializing in screen printing, embroidery, signs, banners, and stickers For all jobs, big and small, just give Eric a call.
Email us at info@pyramidprintingcda.com or give us a call at 208-664-0254.
pyramidprintingcda.com.
Ever feel like work and life are pulling you in opposite directions?
You are not alone. That's why we created Thrive, Learn, Connect, a podcast where personal growth meets professional success.
Each week, we share real conversations, insights, and actionable takeaways to help you navigate life and work with more ease, joy, and purpose.
Whether it's managing stress, building better relationships, or finding balance, we are here to help you thrive.
Listen to Thrive, Learn, Connect wherever you get your podcasts, because growth starts with connection.
What is your dream show to direct?
Oh my gosh, that's such a hard thing to answer. I have a couple. I think Addams Family would be really fun.
Such a fun show.
Oh my gosh, I know you directed it. Yes.
I did enjoy directing that one.
I have a lot of ideas in my brain for that show, so I think that would be a super fun show to do.
It's a fun show to do and be in and direct. Yes. Good choice. Good choice.
Thank you. I would also love, and it's a show not very many people know about, but The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Oh.
It's a musical, and it's just so lovely, and I've done it twice. I was the same character 2 different times.
Who were you?
I was Widow Douglas.
I played Widow Douglas.
No, you did not.
In Big River.
Oh my gosh, stop it. Twins. Love it. Twins. I just have such fond memories with that show. It is probably one of my favorite shows I've ever done.
Again, it's a classic.
It's a classic. And the music is great. And it just is it's so fun. And you can do so much with it. And so I would love to be able to give that to other casts.
Yeah.
And to
it's
be able
not
to
done that
it.
often.
No, it's
Hardly
not
ever.
at all.
Yeah.
And it's not a great seller, which is a bummer because it really is such a fun show.
That should be done and then promoted to the schools.
I think so too.
As a school tour show.
Yes, I think that's a
Take
great
your
idea.
classes.
Yes, absolutely. So those are just a couple that I have in mind.
And then dream roles actor.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
Let me go back to acting.
I have gotten so lucky that I've gotten to play two of my dream roles. I've had a good little streak lately.
You've had a good streak, yes.
The Witch and Into the Woods. I was able to do that. Thank you. Nancy and Oliver was able to do that.
Oh, you were great in that.
Oh, that was such a great show. That was, the Playhouse's triumphant return. And that was a fun
Brady
one.
Brady
Campbell.
Never performing before.
That's right.
A stage
and killed it as Fagin.
He
great.
did.
It was so good.
It was good.
But just got to do Sweeney Todd, so that was a dream show. I didn't even care what I was in that.
Yeah.
What did you play in
I
that?
was the Baker woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the whole show was about me, no big deal.
If it weren't for me, there'd be no show.
Yes, 100%. Dream roles would be probably Dot in Sunday in the Park with George.
Yeah.
Is a dream role.
Yeah.
I just love that show so much.
Yeah,
Such fond memories with
I
Callie.
know. I love you.
The best. Do you notice the theme with Sondheim's?
It's hard to beat. He's an incredible musician, writer.
Yes.
Everything about all his work.
Yes.
Some of my favorite musicals, Company.
Oh my gosh, I would love to be Bobby in the female revival.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes, that Company is such a great musical. I love the music.
I've moved on because I've done the show a couple times, and then I've also directed it.
Yes.
Now I'm down to here's to the ladies who lunch. I've progressed to the old lady. Yeah, Joanne. I'm Joanne now.
Yes.
So I just aged out.
Brooke and I were just talking about how interesting it is hitting different phases of your life, because I felt like when I was in my 20s, I got nothing. Like it was ensemble, which is so great. And I love theater and I love being a part of something. And then when I hit 30, it was like, bam. Yeah. Here's all of these roles of these older women that you fit into. Yeah. Which has just been the wildest thing. I've been so lucky to have such incredible parts lately. It's been so fun.
Yeah.
That's so great.
It's good.
Yes.
And then you get even older, like me, Jessica. Then you're really the old lady.
Listen, I want to be Rose in Gypsy so bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's a pretty intense role.
I know.
That did me in, and I'm retired now. Yeah. I'm like, and we're good.
I feel like I would follow in Callie Cape's footsteps, and that would be my swan song, too.
Very sweet.
I love
very
that.
sweet.
There we go.
Well, I think the world is lucky to have Jessica Peterson as a director and as an actor and a talent, and you're just loved by so many. So I'm just so thrilled that you're still doing it, and you're working for Lake City Playhouse, and there might be future things that we might hear about that we can talk about that maybe might happen. We don't know.
Maybe
we'll see. We'll see.
It'll be another opportunity to come back.
Anything for you guys. I can talk any day. You know, Trigger has really bashed it into me that if it's community theater, you give notes until the final run.
I know.
And so I'm a big proponent of still attending every show that I can.
Yeah.
Taking notes. And so, because we're, Lake City Playhouse, we're a teaching theater. We're a 501c3 because we're educational.
Right.
And I think that's a huge piece of it is we're building up actors.
It's true.
And so being able to be like, okay, here's our notes for last night's performance to get them to strive to be better and better and better every single show.
It's true.
That's great.
If you were being, let's say, paid as a professional theater, lots of times they're not allowed to do that. Some of the theaters I worked at, they were like, absolutely, show's open, it's yours. It's the stage manager's job to keep you in line. So you have to say the lines written, no going off script, follow what the director says, don't stray, So
no ad-libbing?
no.
Oh, no.
But if accidents...
Robin Williams would not work in that situation.
But sometimes accidents happen.
They sure do.
You gotta fill in those little moments, But I think it's right. Educational theater, you should be able to keep those notes a coming. We gotta learn.
Yeah, and of course, stage managers are able to give notes as well of, it's scene changes that are missed and lines and things like that.
Oh, yeah, you gotta keep the show intact.
You would be nothing without a stage manager, let me tell you.
Right. Cheers to the stage managers.
Cheers.
That's
Destiny.
the unsung heroes.
Absolutely. We have Destiny. We call her Pony. Is mine because she looks like a little My Little Pony with her colorful hair. And, she's just a firecracker, but she is truly my right arm. This whole production, she's keeping me straight. So
good.
Yes, would be nothing without her.
Oh,
nice.
Sounds nice. Lovely. And we just want to remember that this play goes through December 7th.
Right.
So you have, what is that, 2-3 weekends?
3 weekends.
3 weekends. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Obviously off for Thanksgiving.
Right.
But then we'll start right back up the day after.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay.
And you've got the lakecityplayhouse.org to get your tickets.
Right.
And so exciting.
I know.
I think it'll be fun.
I think it will be fun.
Classic.
Yeah, definitely get down there and support little theaters because
And you're the only theater in town that has their own space.
Mm-hmm. We are. Yep, we are brick and mortar for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. And that space is something, let me tell you.
It is.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's the bane of our existence. Recently found out it's haunted, which is super great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
They did an article on
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's been, we've known it's haunted for a while.
We needed no confirmation for that.
Yeah,
it was
right.
just fun, like
Yeah,
a fun
it's
little
hilarious.
thing to do. And if you've ever been in that building for an extended period of time, you know.
There's stuff in there.
Yeah. It's over 100 years old. It came from Farragut, so who's to know
Right, exactly.
what's happened in that building?
What has happened?
It's kind of a fun little lore for
Yeah,
it.
I've got some stories that are only for Allie and Callie after dark.
After hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And that's the end of that.
Keep that for one of these days. We're actually going to have to do an after hours.
I know. I think that would be fun.
That would be so fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, well, this has been so nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. We adore you, and we love Lake City Playhouse, and we love what you guys are doing. I love that you're doing straight shows, too, straight plays, because that doesn't happen very often around here.
It does not.
Yay.
Yay for
Keep
that.
it up. And
Thank you.
looking
We will.
forward to your next season. We don't know what that is, do we?
Ooh, it's going to be good.
When do they announce that?
We'll probably announce in January, I
Okay.
think. We're just getting the final pieces put in place, and
Perfect.
it's a good one with more amazing straight plays.
I love it.
Yeah, there's going to be some really good ones. I'm excited.
Cool. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, something that maybe I'll direct. We'll see.
Ooh,
Okay.
Well, thank you,
Well,
Jessica.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it.
And don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe to Allie and Callie Artcast, or find us on our website at alliecallieartcast.com.
That's right. Okay, well,
I'm Allie.
and I'm Callie, and whatever you do today, make sure it's creative and go see a play.
Allie and Callie Artcast is brought to you by Tubbs Coffee Roasters, ethically sourced, locally roasted coffee, and Pyramid Printing and Embroidery, serving customers near and far for over 2 decades.